Hey folks, what is going on? It's Jacob. Hope you are doing very, very well. Coming to you on a little bit of a gloomy Friday morning. Not too bad, but a little bit overcast. Here on the Gold Coast in Australia. Wanted to talk to you about something today. Just jumped off a call with a guy that I've done a lot of work with over the last couple of years. And he's done a lot of client-side work. He's a brilliant, brilliant copywriter. And he's for the most part stayed behind the scenes from a copywriting perspective. Does a lot of email marketing, that kind of stuff. He's very, 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 very good at what he does. But he hasn't really branched out in terms of creating his own products and offers too much yet. And we're having a call about what I think the best path is to do that, formulating a strategy and a marketing plan to get that all moving, so that he can really launch into the new year with a clear game plan around that, because he's got so much cool stuff to teach people, to share with people, so many cool experiences and lessons and tactics and views of the world that will make people a lot of money if they listen to this guy. And we were talking through, one of the things that's held him up is he's like, dude, I don't want to just be another copywriter, right? Or another email marketing person, because let's be real, there's plenty of those people out there. And this is a topic that I've been doing a lot of thinking about in my own business. And I said, well, you don't have to be, all right? You don't have to be. You don't need to niche down or niche down, depending on how you pronounce it, in that way, all right? And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video today. Before we jump into it, be sure to check out all the links in the description. First one's going to take you through a bit of a process if you want to join my private community, just some questions that you need to answer. Next set of links is going to be for some paid programs. You can join the waitlist for my inner circle if that interests you. And give the video a like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Questions, comments, leave them below. Either myself or my assistant will get back to you. So what I said to this guy was, I was like, dude, you don't have to niche down this way. And I really believe this way of thinking is going to become more and more important in 2022 and beyond. I said, you don't have to be a copywriter or in the copy niche. You don't have to be in the email niche. You can be in the you niche, all right? Now, this isn't a concept that I've come up with. This has come from a lot of study from people like Dan Kennedy, from people like Ben Settle, who also really, really believe this approach, right? They believe in building a brand around you as an individual, first and foremost, and then the products and the services that you offer and sell to your audience are based on the problems that they have, okay? As opposed to you just, picking one problem and then creating a product around that and selling that, right? This is the personal branding game, and this is the way to do it, in my opinion. What this creates is a really, really strong and powerful personal brand and an audience around that brand who won't just buy one thing, they'll buy multiple things, because first and foremost, they are there for the individual. Just keeping an eye on the time, I've got another call coming up shortly. They're there for the individual, right? To watch their videos, to read their emails, to consume their content, as opposed to just to solve that one problem. It means you can put out a broader range of products. It means you can make your value ladder deeper. It means you can massively increase the LTV of every person that comes into your audience, which means you're gonna need, way less traffic. It's a really, really strong quality over quantity play. Obviously, you can build a massive brand doing that too, and you can take a quantity approach if you want to, but it gives you massive scope to really, really generate big ROI on each person that comes in to your audience. So I said to him, I said, mate, just focus on being you, all right? Now obviously you need to have, kind of a general idea of the market that you're gonna play in, and he does, right? He's an awesome email marketer, he's an awesome copywriter, he's got the ability to turn words into globs and globs of cash, all right? And that's as far as he really needs to go, because he knows the people in that market, he knows he can help the people in that market, he knows the plethora of problems that people in that market have. So as long as, the content that he creates, and he does it in a way that's truly him, touches on those pains and problems, he's going to be fine. And then he can go about starting to create offers and solutions for those people with those problems. That is as far as you really need to go in terms of niching down if you want to go into the personal branding space. Can you go deeper if you want to? Sure, absolutely. But so many people get stuck going, oh, I can't start yet because I don't know my perfect niche that I want to get started with. And this is something that's held him up as well. You don't need to be perfectly dialed in, right? If you want to build a personal brand, make yourself the niche, right? Build it around you, and then get really in tune with the problems of the people that are in that general market that you play in, and you're going to be able to create products that people will buy that don't need to be hyper specific, because they're buying from you. They're there to consume your stuff. They're buying it because you are the one putting it out. All right, that's just a really, really important tip for today. I think this is going to become more and more important in this information game as we head into 2022 and beyond, because you've got people who are all competing, trying to sell the same commodity-based how-to information, and they're not separating themselves based on who they are, right? They're not selling themselves first. They're not increasing the value of their personal brand. So that would be my hot tip for you today. I got to jump on another call and get on with my Friday to wrap up the working week. I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic week. Check out all the links in the description. Be sure to head over and join the private community, and I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.